And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two. And regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Kyle Hendricks. What do we have on him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and we're underway from Wrigley Field.
First pitch, 120.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The 1-1. And strike two. Singy, this guy's put together a pretty amazing career. 8th round pick by the Rangers in 2011. Traded to the Cubs for Ryan Dempster a year later. I don't think they thought they were getting a guy who would lead the league in ERA as he did in 2016. Next one misses. 2-2.
Yeah, and I don't think when they traded for him that he would end up becoming starter with the most postseason starts in Cubs franchise history. So, you know, a guy that's very cerebral, understands what he's doing out there on the mound, and sometimes those guys can be tougher than the high velo guys.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Now remember, this is a guy who was actually originally drafted by the Rangers. He came over to the Cubs in the Ryan Dempster trade and has had a lot of success with that changeup. He gets compared to Greg Maddux, but he has admitted to the fact that really the first time he started paying attention to Greg Maddux was reading Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty delivers. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one. On to Hosmer. 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back here at the ballpark, our starter in this one, Logan Gilbert. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Allowed 10 hits in his last start, and I know they're concerned about his mechanics. Maybe he's giving something away to the other side. Made some adjustments in between starts. Look for him to have a good one today.
Here's Bubba Thompson. And a pitch. They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Thompson on at first, nobody out. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Kicks and deals. And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And here it comes. Hard hit left side. Toss to White. Schwarber out on the play. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Bo Bichette stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Man at second. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez ranging after it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Edwin Rios here.
Rio.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Not even close there. And now 2-0. Bounce to the right. Toss to White. Inning over. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
1-0.
The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Gordon on his way over. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 3 for 7 in the series so far. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Second inning here, no score. In the air, right field. Thompson sizes this one up. Makes the grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The wind of the pitch. Well struck left field. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot. 3rd home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Taylor Trammell. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ball 1 there. The wind and the pitch. That's a strike. One and 2 here. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 3. But the Mariners draw first blood here on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And a pitch. That one misses. Ball 1.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. Number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
And it's even up. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Swanson tries to hold up, appeal to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Next offering is in the dirt. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's one down.
Batting sixth, the center fielder.
And next for the Cubs, Nick Gordon. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That misses the zone. 1-0. In the air, center field. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
William Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gordon, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him looking. Two gone. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with two strikes.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First offering misses the mark. In the air, left field, down the line. Haggerty pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Cubs leave one. They trail here 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on to the third inning. And now the first baseman, Evan White. White goes 6 feet 3 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Now one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
This one smoked out to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Sam Haggerty.
And now for Seattle, Sam Haggerty. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Dylan Moore. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The 0-1. And that one missing low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And there he goes. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one off the outside edge. Here comes a pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
So
Crawford.
First and second with one man gone. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Gilbert back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's outside. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, no strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In for a strike, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the batting order turns over. Bubba Thompson, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And there's a ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Horner gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Base hit center field. Should be extra bases. Horner around second. Heads for third. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1. Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. Next offering is in for a strike, but he was added to the World Series roster and became the first position player to collect a hit in the World Series after going hitless during the regular season. He still has the text from Theo Epstein that said, "You made the World Series roster." And that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fought off foul. The pitch. That clips the corner. No outs. Runners at first and third. Gonna count 1 and 2. And a pitch. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So up now for Chicago, Edwin Rios. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, no appeal.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering way upstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Dansby.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That one's in there. Strike one. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And 1-2. At the belt and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. Dive, and he's got it. Quick feed to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Here's the center fielder, Nick Gordon. And he's already singled in this game. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. There's a strike. Here's the 2-2. Good eye right there. William Contreras on deck for the Cubs. Schwarber, the runner at third. Swanson at first. 2 out of the inning. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now it's William Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike. And the righty deals.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Caught him looking for the K. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back. On to the 4th. Leading off, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. On the corner for a strike. And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Next pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Thompson glides to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there, 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the right-hander deals. Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. That one missing inside. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. Hosmer under it. Brings it in. 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well, gets in sync with his pitchers. Falling behind 2-1.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Got him looking. That's the third out. One left for Seattle, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom four, digging in. Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is inside. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. Got him. One gone here.
The batter, number
and
2.
Stepping in is the speedy Nico Horner. A walk and a run scored his first time. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. And there's the strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Kicks and deals. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Full count.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And that one ripped to left and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. And takes low for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Horner off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Horner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Got him swinging. 1 left for the Cubs, and the score stays 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Taylor Trammell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The pitch. And ball one.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
There's a strike. That misses, and it's 2-1. Out to short. Bichette handles. And no throw. He's into first easily.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here's Evan White. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Sam Haggerty in the on-deck circle. Runner at first with no outs here. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Puts a bunt down. Rios. Throw gets by him at second.
The bat, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. White on second. Haggerty over at first with one away. And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Mariners have tied the game. It's 3-all.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. First and third, one down.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. To the right side. A dive. He's got it. Nicely done for the out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cubs 3. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Bo Bichette.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real...
The wind and the pitch. Clips the corner. 0-2. Bullpen action for the Cubs. Jordan Wicks getting loose out there. Horton warming up as well. The 0-2. Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The third baseman, Edwin Rios.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Rios. First pitch, and he just misses. Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left-hand batter waits. That one missed. Now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris, and a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Swanson in the box now, takes strike one. Oh, 1 down. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play, and the inning is over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Hendricks back to work. And a good eye there. Suarez, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, Swanson over to pick it up. To first, and a quick out, number 1.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And first offering is fouled off. Next
Outside.
offering misses. 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Outside. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Trammell measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Trammell batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Raleigh over at first with 1 away.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. One and two now, and that's in the dirt. Out towards left center. Gordon drifts towards it, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
And here's the first baseman, Evan White. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
At the belt and fires. And there's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. It's softly on the ground left side. Sends it across to first, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cubs 3. Here at Wrigley Field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nick Gordon. And here it comes. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, William.
Now the Cubs catcher, William Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Diego Castillo appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Brash getting cranked up as well. And the pitch. And he takes a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next pitch inside, and the count's even at 2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Now it's Eric Hosmer. Swings through that one. 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs are down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the left fielder, Sam Haggerty. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. The pitch. That one misses, and a count 2-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bare hand has to hurry to first, but no chance there with his speed. That's a hit.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. A strikeout and a walk. There goes the runner. Pitch is low, and the throw gets away.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Hendricks throws over, and he dives back in safely. Haggerty at second with nobody out. That one ripped, but foul. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, no.
And he throws it away. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, catchers can get a little excited right here when it's a shorter throw, but anything offline could result in a run. And right there, the throwing error leads to another run score.
Up the middle. Bichette gloves it. And he's safe at first.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
So up next, J.P. Crawford. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
That's the ball.
Throw safe. No outs. Runner on second. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Outfield deep here. Tried to prevent anything over their heads.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very...
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Grounder might be two. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and that's two. 1 run, 2 hits, an error, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the M's 5 and the Cubs 3. Diego Castillo taking over on the mound. A chance at his first save of the year.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 63, Diego Castillo.
Nico Horner now at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Bubba Thompson.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
There's a strike.
No ball. That's right.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. Horner, the lead runner at second. Thompson at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. This one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Suarez to second, to White. That's 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Jet.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
The tying run at the plate.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the next pitch is way outside. And that misses off the outside edge. Two now. Next offering misses down and away. Edwin Rios waiting to hit for the Cubs. Tying run at the plate. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Taylor Saucedo. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Taylor Saucedo.
Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Check swing went around, and that's strike 1. 2 outs.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runners on first and third. 2. And he deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
A new pitcher in the game, Jordan Wicks, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
And a pitch. Out to short. Bichette collects. Sends it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Trammell up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now one missed.
2-0 to count.
Two-0. There's a strike. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. So they turn things over to the righty, Penn Murphy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Murphy.
Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field.
Swanson.
And a pitch. That's inside.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Slider clips the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. And now the count is even.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The pitch. Slider misses outside. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And now the center fielder, Nick Gordon. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In the air, left field. Haggerty makes the grab on the run. William Contreras, the next Cub to hit. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swanson leads off first with 1 away. And a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
To the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Got him looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Now batting.
Here's Hosmer. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs leave 1. They're still down 5-3. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Evan White.
The first baseman, number 12. Evan
Wicks, a 6'3 lefty, 23 years old, a former first-round pick, in 2021. The pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. And now the lefty. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Sam Haggerty. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike two. Runner at second, nobody out. To the right side. What a stop. Throw to first. Not in time. He's safe.
A fun play right there, Boog. He lays all the way out, makes the stop, but just wasn't able to get it there in time. And, of course, there's the hustle out of the box as well to earn the infield single. Just a great baseball play.
Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Dylan Moore. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runners on the corners, no outs. Called strike right there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Kicks and fires. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's back there. And in one hops the wall. Haggerty around third. He's also in to score. And they lead by 4.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
So man aboard and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Cade Horton.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
In there, and it's 0-1. runner leads away at second. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swanson fires over to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Julio Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one in there across the letters.
One strike.
At the belt and fires. Line drive caught.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch just misses.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Moore on at second with 2 down. That one fouled off. Right-handed reliever, and a count 1-2. The pitch off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Just off the outside edge, and the count is filled up. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mariners 7 and the Cubs 3. Back here at the ballpark, last chance for the home team. And here is Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The right-hander back to work.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And it's even up. 2-2 now.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Oh, he dropped it. Three-two on the way. That's towards center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. One down.
The right fielder, number 8, Bubba.
So the lineup flips over. Now, Bubba Thompson.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
On the ground right side. Toss to White. Cubbies with only one out left.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
And delivers outside. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. Schwarber into second, and he's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Bo Bichette. First offering misses the mark. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors.